The movie begins 800 years ago in Mexico. We see a demigod named Pangwari running to a temple. Her mom, Sasiki, came to meet her. Pangwari is so desperate to become a god at 12, but her mom feels she still has a lot to learn before she becomes one. Her dad, Chipperi, appeared in a flame of fire to see them. Even her dad gets annoyed when she raises the topic of becoming a god. Pangwari had no choice but to drop the topic and give her dad a hug. She used the chance to steal his magic wand and went straight to open a portal to steal a mask that turns her to a full god. When she wore the mask, her parents saw the light from the transformation and rushed to stop her. Her mom tries to talk her out of it, but she gets angry and made a crack on the ground. The crack she made released Yukomu, the god of the underworld. Her mom saw him and had no choice but to turn her into a mountain in order to protect her only child. In the present, Ronnie is seen sneaking out to go skating with her friend, Sid. They have been waiting for this day, to ride in the Extreme Eddie's skating park, and have memorable injuries. Her mom calls her to head back home for some reason, which Ronnie knew why. They made a quick birthday surprise and everyone gave her something. The last surprise was a trip to visit Mama Lupe in Mexico. Ronnie wasn't comfortable about this, because she has her plans for her 12th birthday, but her mom went on with her own plans for her. Arriving in Mexico, Ronnie saw it look stunning, and went on a stroll in the market, where she saw a necklace that caught her attention. Shortly, her mom appears there and ordered her to put it back. Before she made an exit, Ronnie, craving for the necklace, pays him at her back. Sooner, Mama Lupe arrived, and took them to her place with a small boat. Arriving at the house, Ronnie spotted a mountain and assumes it's a half-pipe. Carlos began telling her the history behind the mountain. He explains in details. Pangwari craves to be a full god and her parents forbids it, so she stole her dad's magic wand and opened a portal to wear a mask that transforms her to a god. Her mom turned her to a mountain to protect her from the god of the underworld, and if she escapes again, the god of the underworld will be released. After that, Ronnie went in and made a video call with Sid. Sid had a plan for both of them to life skate at a high spot. Waking up to another day, Maria surprised Ronnie with a list of activities for the day. Everyone got engaged in one activity or the other, while Ronnie went to Mount Pangwari to life skate with Sid. While live skating, her necklace made her fall, and eventually broke into a blue diamond. Immediately, she heard a lady scream from nowhere and ran to help her. Ronnie felt what just happened is her fault and told the lady, but didn't know she's Pangwari. Just then, she went to tell her mom. Pangwari introduced herself as Shara. Maria didn't want to listen to what Ronnie had to say, because she didn't show up at the events she planned. She ran to meet her uncle, Carlos. Carlos told her it's all a myth and told her Pangwari needs the mask of many faces to become a god. They immediately dashed to the museum. Pangwari used her to get to the mask. At the museum, they went to the basement to seek the mask. Suddenly Ronnie's phone died. Her necklace began to glow in the dark, and points to a secret door where the mask is. In excitement, Ronnie gave Shara a hug and realized she's a spirit. Pangwari reveals she used her to get to the mask, and she's Pangwari, not Shara by name. Ronnie got sad at the moment she did that to her. Sooner, Pangwari left the room without her. Ronnie felt hopeless. At some point, Ronnie and saw her relative, named Hector, brushing his teeth. Mama Lupe has always felt the house is magical. Ronnie Annie manages to explain all that happened in 1 minute. Determined to get her out, they all got rid of the guard as a team, and made their way into the museum. While in it, they all were searching for what would break the wall when Ronnie found Chipperi's magic stick, and accidentally used it to open the secret door. Suddenly, Ronnie bumped into a vase. It broke but found a map inside. The map tells the real story of Pangwari. Mama Lupe noticed Pangwari isn't the villain, it's Yukomu, the god of the underworld. To the other hand, Pangwari created her very own temple, and played a loud song. Ronnie, and hearing this, explains to them she just wants to party, not to hurt anyone. Ronnie and took her skateboard to where Pangwari is and convinced her to look at what really happened to her 800 years ago. The movie flashes back to when her mom turned her to a mountain just to protect her from Yukomu when she wore the mask. Her and her husband used their chancla to push him back to the ground. In tears, Pangwari regrets her actions and teamed up with the Casagrandes to put an end to Yukomu. Later, they used a huge lighted chancla to push Yukomu back to the ground. Pangwari sacrificed her temple to seal the ground and apologized to her parents. At the end, Pangwari and her family reunited and they all had the Fireball Festival, while Pangwari and her family watched the festival from above. Don't forget to subscribe to It's Mythical for more spiking recaps. Thanks for watching.